Good morning, viewers of ABAKWA Television, and welcome to yet again the Learning Lab on Arise and Shine, only on ABAKWA Television. We are going to be exploring 2026 continuously for this while, and so that may always the balance. No, as at the balance, you the balance, the world the better, right? So let's begin to look at some habits which we can cultivate in 2026 to be successful at the end of the year.
Okay.
So we all know that we've spoken about the plans we are making. We've spoken about why our plans could fail or why our resolutions could not succeed. So now let's look at a couple of things we can actually do to make sure that we are successful at the end of the year.
Okay.
And number one is that we need to exercise patience.
We need to exercise patience.
Yes. Now, whenever you lose patience, you've lost the battle. Remember, we have always talked about the fact that challenges come and there are ups and downs and all the like. But in the midst of all those things, you have to be patient because patience, as they say, is a virtue. It's in the place of patience that you build stamina. It's in the place of patience that you think and you adjust to make the right decisions and take the right approach. So once you lose patience, it means that you have already lost that battle. There's no way for you to continue without patience. So you have to learn to be patient. Action now is not always the way.
Yeah.
There are things that will occur along the line. You may not meet timelines, you may not meet deadlines, you may have to postpone some things to a near future. Those things will happen. But it all takes patience for you to sit and say, no, all right, it can't happen now. I have to be patient a little bit to fulfill this first so that it can easily navigate me into this next step.
Okay.
So patience is something that you must develop this year so that you can easily attain the goals that you have ahead of you in 2026. And of course, we always say that we are not just talking about 2026, we are talking about a lifetime. We are talking about habits that you can practice every day, anytime, year in, year out, and of course they are going to help you. Number two, hard work. But then you have to add smart work to hard work.
True.
Because it's not always about how hardworking you are, but about how smart also you are.
Okay.
For example, I cannot have work that I can do with the computer and do faster, and I decide to do it with my hands because I am hardworking.
Okay.
You're hardworking, but you're not smart, and so there is a gap. So as much as you're hardworking, you have to be smart working so that you're able to redeem time and accomplish things within the time frame which you have given yourself. So what's that goal which you have set? What's that thing which you want to achieve in 2026? It's time for you to start working. Nothing happens by chance. Nothing happens by you wishing. Nothing happens by you setting goals. Nothing happens by you taking resolutions. It takes action, appropriate action, and continuous action. If it has to take you more time to achieve what you have to achieve, you need to put in the time. You need to put in the time because it is necessary for you to achieve that thing.
Yeah.
And which is taking me to the third one. I like the way I'm going this time around. I just mix. And which takes us to the third one, which is sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Okay.
If you don't sacrifice for the thing you want to achieve, that thing you want to achieve will turn around to be the sacrifice.
Right.
So there must be a sacrifice somewhere. You're either sacrificing comfort to get your target, or you're sacrificing your target to get comfort. Either way, there is comfort. But I know that you all want to achieve your target, which means that you have to sacrifice time, you have to sacrifice effort, you have to sacrifice resources, which includes money, you have to sacrifice going out sometimes on your car, you have to sacrifice some relationships. There is a lot of sacrifice you will need to make. Remember, we have always spoken about having the right relationships. There are some people that you really need to sacrifice for a period of time because you have a target and those people are not helping you, or they are distractions to that target. Some of you need to break up from some of those relationships that keep you very comfortable. Those your boyfriends that want you to come and sit in
Shake the tables.
They want to come and sit in the house from morning to evening doing nothing.
Okay.
When you have stuff to achieve and you're thinking that you could compromise to keep your relationship, I think this is a time where you will have to sacrifice that relationship to achieve what you want to achieve. If not, you may even become the sacrifice. So we are only talking about the thing you're aiming. You yourself, you could become the sacrifice.
True.
Because you're sacrificing yourself for another person's comfort. So literally speaking, you're the sacrifice. So it takes a lot of sacrifice to attain goals in life, to achieve objectives in life. There is nothing that goes for nothing. The balance of nature warrants that something should be given for something to be taken.
True.
So if you don't give time, you cannot take achievements. Except that you are choosing to give the achievements and take time. But there must be a sacrifice. Now it's up to you to choose what you want to sacrifice and what you want to gain, so that you keep to what you want to gain and you sacrifice what need. Remember, I'm using the word need, not want. Want means that you can do without, but you just choose. But need means that it is imperative for you to do it. So everything that you need to sacrifice to succeed, this is the time to sacrifice it. There are relationships which you may come back to in future, but you don't need them in the now. You have to sacrifice them. There is some money that you have been the kind of crazy things are only coming to my mind today, I don't know.
Okay.
That saving that you have been doing for your wedding.
Okay.
And there is a business which you can probably do with that money to make you earn more and to better the wedding in the future. It's time for you to sacrifice.
So you're talking
to sacrifice that money. I'm not talking to anybody. I don't know why only these crazy things are coming to my mind today. But what I'm saying in general is that you have to sacrifice, you have to be patient, you have to be hardworking, and we will continue with the rest tomorrow. Remember, nothing happens by chance. Nothing happens because you wish it. And of course, you cannot achieve anything without patience. Once your patience is gone, you have lost that thing. And lastly, something has to be sacrificed. It's up to you to make the choice of what you want to sacrifice in order to gain the other. And I'm hoping that with these three we have started with, and as we continue the ride, we are going to develop the right mindset for success in 2026 in our life goals, in our ambitions, in our families, in our marriages, in our relationships, and in everything that has to do with your life. Remember, strike a balance because all are important. Family is important, money is important, your marriage is important, your school is important. This life is just full of so many important things, but you need to strike the balance. And this brings us to the end of the Learning Lab, only on Arise and Shine, only on ABAKWA Television.